What is up, everyone? I hope you're having a great fall season so far. It's been pretty fun, not just for a Highlander, just in general. Enjoy that great weather. You know, they make jokes about pumpkin spice, but I'm gonna be honest. I tried some pumpkin spice Cheerios the other night. Pretty good. Which means, yes, that was a fast, cheat day. And worth it, I'll tell you. Alright, anyway. September Pokemon TCG Highlander 2024 monthly. It is me versus Quinn in a 3 out of 5 set. Quinn is one of our new players, and he is doing pretty dang well for he's like never played Pokemon TCG before, and so he's jumping right into this format and doing super well. So let's go ahead and jump right into the set. Alright, so round 1, I start Roggenrola versus his Charcadet. He gets the Burning Scarf on Charcadet, so if I hit into Charcadet, my Pokemon will get burned, so I gotta be careful there. I definitely get Boldore on the bench with a strong energy. I got Fighting Stadium out, and right now I have Hitmonchan using Counter Punch. Hitmonchan is evolved from Tyrogue, which means that, well, Counter Punch will already do 50 damage if they hit into Hitmonchan, but then Tyrogue will add 20 more damage there from his Pokebody. And so Hitmonchan level X comes out, allowing me to repeat or to do one more attack that's different from the first attack I use at the cost of a discarded fighting energy. So I'm just trying to pressure Quinn early here with Hitmonchan level X. He does get out Armor Rouge, able to just do a ton of great energy movement, burn my Pokemon, and he gets the knockout on Hitmonchan level X. I now promote Golem with a Hitmontop on the bench evolved from Tyrogue. That's important, because if Tyrogue evolves, then then now the Hitmons have a Poke Power that let them recycle a fighting energy from your discard pile to your hand. So yeah, with Golem and Barbaracle, you're constantly discarding energy from your hand to do a ton of damage. Rinse and repeat. Now I have Hitmonlee, also evolved from Tyrogue. He promotes Larvesta. Quinn's running a really cool Burn Center deck with Centiskorch, Volcarona, and Gouging Fire. And they just can quickly stack the burn damage and really assert strong damage overall. In this case, matchup-wise, about half of Quinn's Pokemon were weak to fighting. That can just kind of be the reality of Pokemon-type matchups, but Quinn's a smart guy, and I saw a lot of different methods of him kind of maneuvering away from that weakness and trying to adapt accordingly. And again, this is his only third tournament, and he's doing well so far. So I do take round 1. I love the use of Heatmore also. I have to be very careful with Heatmore because the ability to pull up a bench and burn them is really good for 1 fire on a fully evolved basic. So round 2, Quinn goes first, starts Entei Fire, very strong. A good threat to promote. I retaliate with Hitmontop going first, attach a fighting. I flip multiple heads on triple kick, and Entei is weak to fighting. That is Quinn's only Pokemon out, so that is game there. He did go first, so he can get benched from that play. Here we go. I start Groudon, open up with Cynthia, get the strong energy. I definitely look like I Brooklet Hill, but I don't have any basic fighting in the hand to use Drought. He actually starts with a Larvesta, and he's going second, so he gets the 2 fire energy attachments. Now I'm starting to hit with Giant Claw on with Fighting Fury Belt there, trying to get some damage on the board, just kind of like creating a threat range. Now Quinn is going for Arcanine here, got the DCE going. Not evolved from Growlithe yet, but he is definitely preparing that. We do see Volcarona able to do a decent amount of damage, and Volcarona has a Pokebody that says burned Pokemon take 10 more damage between turns. So that triple burn is really going to add to it. We see his Stadium card, which says you do not flip for burn anymore, you just stay burned. I swapped that out with Fighting Stadium. I'm trying to get a lot of damage on the board. Arcanine does have a weakness to fighting, but he can counter EXs. He goes for the break. Great momentum here, especially this is round 3, and being able to just kind of read the board, and he recognizes how strong Groudon can be as a lead. He gets out his once per game form change, Arcanine break, holding his ground, able to attach energy to the Entei on the bench. Now Entei is ready to swing like a truck. I promote Hitmonlee, evolved from Tyrogue, able to use Eviolite there. And the thing is with the Hitmons is when they evolve from Tyrogue, they're still basic Pokemon, so you still get the benefit of Eviolite and or Fighting Fury Bell. I promote Golem level X, who will take 30 less damage from attacks, and then using Golem's second attack, you basically take the damage on Golem, add 30, and then target one of your opponent's Pokemon and do that much damage. So basically, Quinn's in this catch-22 situation where if he doesn't knock out Golem, then I'm just going to retaliate the damage anywhere on his board for even more. We do see the double fire on Entei, gets the knockout. Entei's Pokebody kicks in, making me mill a few cards from my deck. And then here comes Barbaracle. And Barbaracle, you know, with the stadiums, if I have my own stadium in play, Quinn cannot attach special energy from his hand to his Pokemon. Now, he mainly runs basic fire, but that still can come in handy for sure. I promote Hitmonlee. He uses his catcher, his Great Catcher, or no, it's the anti-EX one. Yeah, Great Catcher, and pulling up one of my Pokemon for a knockout. Good play there. I promote Hippowdon. So what I'm doing here is it's 2 prizes to 3. It's pretty close. I definitely want to sustain some momentum. Gigalith is on the bench, able to move fighting energy as rapidly as I want to my active Pokemon. I get the letter, use Scorched Earth, which Quinn can use to his benefit. I Super Rod in to do some recovery, and I take a prize with Barbaracle, who's able to discard as many energy as I want from my hand and do 40 times. So you combine Barbaracle with Golem, and they both have very similar attacks. And then you have 3 Hitmons that all can evolve from Tyrogue, and Tyrogue can recycle those fighting energies there. Thanks again to Quinn for playing that set, and he was able to go home with some prizes. And it's been a lot of fun so far this year. I look forward to what the fall and winter has in store. We got 3 more months of these. And there's definitely going to be a big update coming out in November with the Gen 5 level X's, only 2 months before the Gen 6 level X's. So should be a lot of fun. A lot of other things in store. I've talked about this a few times on live streams, but there is right now in the works a automatic simulator for Pokemon TCG Highlander. So stay tuned for that. And again, thanks for watching. I'll see you around.